This video demonstrates the kayak transporter device. Most of this video is fast-forwarded for the sake of time. Our client is a competitive kayaker who has limited lower body usage, and she will demonstrate how to use the kayak transporter. First, she removes the pieces of the device from her car. Wheels of the modified wheelchair and rear attachment are easily attached to a push-pin mechanism. The front attachment is placed on the ground nearby the nose of the kayak. The kayak is brought down from the rack and placed onto the rear attachment. The kayak is strapped onto the rear attachment, the front attachment slides onto the nose of the kayak, and the coaming lasso is clipped to the two attachments and over the kayak coaming. The front attachment is then placed onto the modified wheelchair through a simple hitch pin system, and our client tows the kayak to the dock. At the dock, our client gets off and pulls the kayak onto the dock. After the kayak has been placed in an appropriate docking location, the front attachment and coaming lasso are removed. The rear attachment strap is removed, and our client then places the kayak into the water. She gets in and off she goes. After she comes back, the rear of the kayak is first placed onto the rear attachment to protect the kayak rudder. The coaming lasso and front attachment are then attached and the kayak is pushed to the edge of the dock. At this point, our client then clips the rope from the spool to one of the attachments and wheels up the slope. The spool is attached to the wheelchair through the hitch system, and as she wheels up the slope, rope is being spooled out behind her. She then reels the kayak to where she is. And attaches the front attachment to the pin on the back of her wheelchair. The kayak is then backed next to the car so that it can be placed onto the kayak rack. The front attachment is removed and the kayak cover is first slipped over the nose of the kayak. After all their attachments have been removed, the kayak cover is slipped on and the kayak placed onto the kayak rack and secured. Our client then places all other components into her car. She raises and locks the kayak onto her car and is ready to leave. It takes our client between 20 and 25 minutes to unload the vehicle, make preparations and adjustments, and move the kayak into the water to start paddling. Thank you for watching this presentation of the kayak transporter.